Are you wondering why you can't seem to save money? Can't seem to keep money? You get paid and you finish the money within 4 to 5 days. And you're wondering why the days that are left, you can't seem to have enough money to cope for the rest of the month. Well, stay tuned till the end of this video as I will be unpacking some of the reasons why you can't seem to save enough, or you can't seem to have enough money to get you through the month, and why you are always broke. So hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Chiviwa. If you are new here, you are most welcome. So today I want us to talk about some of the reasons why some of us can't seem to save enough money, can't seem to keep money at the end of each month when we are paid. So I'll start with the first reason, which is that most people don't have a budget. They've never drawn a budget in their life. It's the most underrated thing that I think people tend to overlook in their personal finance life. If you don't have a budget, it means that you don't know where your money is going, where your income and expenses are going. So I think for you to be able to save enough money, keep money for the rest of the month, or when you are paid to save or to invest, you need to draw a budget, outline your income, your expenses, allocate and direct your money where you would want it to go. So that's the reason why most people can't seem to save enough. It's because you don't know how much you are going to save, because you have never written it down to say at the end of this month or at the end of each and every month, I can afford to save at least $100. I can afford to at least save $200. But you will never know that you can do those things if you don't have a budget that outlines everything that concerns your income that comes in each and every month. We always tend to think that if I pay for my needs, things like rent, buying food, paying bills, I'm okay and I can just spend the rest. You find that if you are doing that each and every month, you just spend money unnecessarily because you are not directing where your money should go. So I would say, or advise to say, draw yourself a budget. It doesn't have to be a complicated budget which has lots of things. Start small. Draw a simple budget of your income, your expenses. Start with your needs. Put a column for your fun cost, the things that you want to spend your money on, your bills that you would want to pay, how much you would like to save at the end of each and every month. So a budget is the most crucial thing that you can have in your personal finance life, for you to be able to see where your money is going at the end of each and every month. And the second reason why we can't seem to save money is the fact that we pay ourselves last. We don't pay ourselves first. We tend to prioritize other people or prioritize paying creditors before ourselves. That's why we can't seem to have enough money that we can say that I have saved this much, I have invested this much, because you are not paying yourself. You are paying other people cash in a form of interest, for example. You can't afford to pay yourself at least 10%, but you are paying someone at least 23% out of interest that you are paying out of your credit card, for example. So if you're not paying yourself first, you will never have enough money in your bank account. You will never have enough cash saved up for retirement. So you need to prioritize paying yourself first. At least start with 5%. It depends on where you are with your finances. 5 to 10%, pay yourself that much at the end of each and every month. And the third reason why we can't seem to save enough money or keep money, or why we are always broke, is the fact that we take credit card debt, personal loans, revolving loans to buy things that are necessary. Usually we are buying things to keep up with friends, things to keep up with our neighbors, because we are thinking if they have this, I can also have that. If they can afford to buy that expensive furniture, I can also go and buy that. But you can't afford it, so we end up going to take out loans, personal loans, revolving loans, just to try and keep up with friends, with colleagues, with neighbors, which is not good. So that's also keeping you broke at the end of each and every month, because you end up paying lots of credit card debt, paying for a loan, personal loan, and then you are paying for a revolving loan, and it becomes too much for you to handle. And you realize that lots of cash is just going out to pay interest for credit card, or repaying credit cards, or repaying loans, and you find yourself not saving anything at the end of each month, and you are actually broke. Sometimes we take those credit cards and we max them out, and we can't have anything to spend at the end of the month. Sometimes we find ourselves also owing friends because we want to keep up with a certain person from work or from our neighbor, and you think that they can't have more, I also want more. So it also comes to being realistic with your finances. How much are you earning? Can you really afford the things that you say you want? Sometimes you can't. So you need to be realistic with your finances. That's where the first reason of not having a budget comes in. If you don't have a budget, it means you don't know where you are spending your money on. So the fourth reason is that we want to get rich quick, and we end up entering into these schemes or scams of people saying that if you join this, I can make money for you within 5 days. Give me 1,000, it can turn into 50,000 within 5 or 10 days or 30 days. And there's no such thing, guys. If you are working a full-time job that you go to every Monday to Friday for 30 days, and you are paid a certain type of an income, and you hear someone saying, I can make you rich within 5 days or 10 days, it's not true. It will never happen. So we tend to fall for those tricks, and we enter into those things because we are also broke. We want more money. But some of the times sometimes we don't actually need more money. We just don't know how to manage our money. So those are the things that you need to be careful of. Don't try to get rich so quick. Try and fix your finances first and see where you can cut down if you need to cut down, where you can save if you have an income. And the fifth thing that tends to keep us broke is when we buy liabilities thinking that they're assets. Things like houses and cars. Yes, it's okay. You can buy a house or an apartment. You can buy a car. We can still classify it as an asset, but most people are buying those things and they can't afford it. They are buying an expensive car that they can't afford. They'll be paying something like $1,000 with petrol, sometimes without petrol, without even insurance counted in. And you realize that you are just caging yourself into this or trapping yourself into this cage of just paying bills each and every month, all because sometimes we do those things because we are trying to keep up with someone, or we just want those things because you are saying, I'm working, I want a nice car, I want an expensive car, but you don't actually afford it. So those are the things that keep us broke. Those are the things that make us not to save enough money each and every month. And another thing is the fact that we love buying things unnecessarily. When we hear that there's a certain sale at a different shop, we just want to go and buy just because it's on sale and you think it's cheap. And most of the times you don't even have cash to buy those things. You are using credit to buy those clothes. If you have cash and you have accounted for it in your budget, it's okay for you to go and buy. But still, even if you have the money, if it's not accounted for, you don't really have to be going to buy those things just because it's on sale and you think that you want it. Sometimes we don't really want those things. It's just the hype of saying, there's a sale, let me go and buy. And you think that you actually afford it, but you don't actually really afford it. But you think because people are saying there's a sale here, there's a sale there, you just want to buy everything. So I think we can still do better. We just need to prioritize ourselves. From the things that I've talked about, what do you think what reason do you think might be the one that's holding you back in terms of saving more money or keeping money What's keeping you broke? Let me know in the comment below, and I'll surely come back and comment too. Give me some of the reasons that I might have left out that are keeping people broke, not to save and also not invest. And I will leave you with this thing. If you want to move forward with your finances, prioritize having a budget. Pay yourself first, then pay off the debts that you have, and also prioritize having an emergency fund. This will also help you not to go back and take more credit when a crisis come along. So I do hope this video was impactful, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.